Hello and welcome to part three of Overcoming Your Fears. Today we're going to look at the second key, according to Rachel Cruz, of overcoming your fears. When she writes in her book, she's talking about finances, but I'm going to apply it more broadly. The text for today is 2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 17, when Elisha is asking God to open the eyes of his servant. This is what's happening. Let me give you a little bit of context. There is Elisha and his servant, and they're surrounded by enemy forces. And Elisha says a very famous phrase where he tells his servant, "Don't worry, there's more with us than with them." And he's like, What do you mean? There's only you and me, dude. I don't see anybody else here. And then Elisha prays, "God, please open the eyes of my servant." This is the second key in overcoming your fears. The second key in overcoming your fears is living in truth. Human beings have this capacity, and sometimes it works against us, that thinking that whatever we feel is true. I don't feel pretty today. I'm not pretty. I don't feel beautiful today. I'm not beautiful. I don't feel helpful. I'm not helpful. I don't feel like I can. I can't. I don't feel that love is for me. Love is not going to be for me. We allow our feelings to drive our actions instead of the other way around. Feelings are great tools. They're terrible drivers, right? They're terrible drivers. So what do we do? Here's a couple of things that I have found helpful. Number one, you have to live in the truth. You have to identify the truth that is in direct contrast to your fear. For example, I'm afraid that I'm not going to be able to love again. I'm afraid that my children are never going to come back. But in scripture says, I will save your children. I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to pay my bills, and I'm not going to get ahead financially. I will supply all your needs. So this is how you do it. You contrast scriptural promises with the lie that you have led to believe. The devil loves lies, because it is with lies that he keeps us in bondage. It is with lies that he keeps us thinking that it's impossible, assigning the label impossible to what God says it's possible. So let me share with you a phrase that I use for myself. I have found it extremely helpful, and is this: hold on to the promises until the truth becomes real. Let me unpack that. Hold on to the promises while the truth becomes real. There are things in life that are truth, but it's not real to you yet. When I was suffering with anxiety, I know the truth, but it hadn't become real yet. So I had to hold on to the promises that God's going to work this out. Whatever reality you're experiencing right now, you have to hold on to the truth. You have to identify the truth. You have to hold on to the truth. You have to believe the truth. You have to act as if the truth is the truth, even though you don't feel like it. It's amazing how it happens that we allow our feelings to determine our actions instead of the other way around. We hold on to the promises while the truth becomes real. This is, for me, one of the most helpful phrases, because there's been times in my life that I look at a situation, I experience a circumstance, and I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to get out of this? How is this going to change? How is there going to be any improvement? How am I going to be able to live past this? I hold on to the promises while the truth becomes real. There are things in your life that are truth, but they're not real yet. Some of you are struggling with mental health issues. Hold on to the promises while the truth becomes real. Get help. Seek a counselor, and you'll see the truth is going to become real. God always comes through. He always comes through. So what is it that you're fearful of? What is it that you're afraid of? What is it that you're concerned about? I'm praying for you. Leave your prayer requests in the comment section. I go through each one and I pray for each one. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home, into your life today. I have good news. My book, you don't have to email me anymore for it. In my YouTube channel, in the community tab, you can just download it from there, English or Spanish. Enjoy it. Thank you for being part of our virtual family, sharing this content. Hopefully that phrase sticks with you today. I'm going to hold on to the promises while the truth becomes real. May you be blessed, and remember that if God is for us, those who are against us are wasting their time.